Hi everyone, and welcome back to Follow Black Cat. It is July 6th of 2026, and this is a very special device. This is something that was created for me from an antique compact that used to carry makeup in it. It's been redesigned and remade over for me into a personal scrying mirror. These strings you see here, you probably had noticed them, and the little bag on the outside is the best way for me to carry a piece of chalk. And this is actually a piece of dressmaker's chalk because it's a good size for me to make sure everything stays compact. It can't fit in here because, as you see, the ledge is too low. In here is probably going to be added a cloth if I need it type of idea. I usually don't need it though. I usually clean my mirror with natural things like vinegar and stuff like that. And as you see, depending on how I position the mirror, I can even see myself a little bit in it type of idea. But what this does, because this is where the compact had once been, I press a little button and now I open this up, and here's a piece of chalkboard. And this chalkboard allows me with my chalk to write on something so that when I do any mirror scrying, it will go ahead and do that. This is something that doesn't really translate well for videos and stuff like that. And I mentioned I was going to have something different in this segment this week other than any of my other things and that. Now this I will use with clients, and I do use with clients and stuff like that because it's something more personal to me. It's something I have to hang on to. Clients, I always allow them to photograph and everything else. Like, I allow them to go ahead and do all that. They're allowed to photograph, they're allowed to look up, they're allowed to video everything, they're allowed to repost it if they want to. I just allow pretty much anything when it comes to my readings type of idea for them to go ahead and do so that they can look back at it easier. Now this particular compact had been something passed down through family lines, and through family lines is how I got it. And it is a depiction, of course, of London and some of their activities. So if you did want to look it up, right now I'm holding it, you can always take a screenshot. You can look up the age of the compact and everything. When I got it, it did have its original applicator and powder still inside because it hadn't been used up, and this sort of idea. And it just makes an interesting, unique piece now to my collection for how I do scrying and stuff like that. I also do fire scrying and that, and I'll talk a little bit later on about stuff that works great when I've got clients right here with me, but not so great when I'm like with you guys type of idea over the videos and stuff. I have tried to do a few things. Some are here later, like earlier on. If you look through all my videos, some are also on my sister's channel of Druid Jess. She's not my biological sister. I just refer to her as a sister. And this sort of idea, if you ever look it up, Druid Jess has her stuff too, and it's called Spiritual Connections. I think she's kept that as part of her title, Druid Jess Spiritual Connections. And this way here you can go ahead and look up some of those other things that I've done there when we've worked in tandem. We haven't really worked in tandem in a while. There's a long explanation to that I won't get into here, but I hope you enjoyed seeing some of this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.